What's going on, guys? Joshua Boykin here. Today, I want to talk to you guys about college. My top 5 tips to getting through college when you're legally blind or visually impaired. Transitioning from high school to college is a big leap for many. And if you're legally blind or visually impaired, it can be even harder. And there are a lot of things that you end up having to do for yourself. Knowing what to do and how to do those things will help you in that transition to college. Number 5, go to the disability support services that you have on campus. Disability support services is there at all schools to help those with disabilities get the accommodations they need so that they can be successful in college. When you first go to your college or when you're applying to schools, get in contact with the people at Disability Support Services. Ask them what services and accommodations that they can provide to you. When you do pick your school, go through that process of going to Disability Support Services first and getting any paperwork filled out, going through the process of how to get your accommodations. I'll admit, when I first got to college, I did not do this. I went to Disability Support Services once just to talk to them, but for the first 2 semesters, I never followed through, and that ended up kind of hurting me a bit as I couldn't get the accommodations that I needed from my professors. And it was not a good time. It was not a good time. Go to Disability Support Services, get through that process, and get what you need in order to be successful in your college journey. And number 4, familiarize yourself with the campus and where your classes are if you can. If you can't do that, first when you first get to school, or if you can go on a tour, do that as well. Knowing how to get around campus and where everything is will save you a lot of time. It saves you from having to ask people to take you places or bumbling around trying to find where your class is on the first day. And ultimately, it will help you be more comfortable navigating around the campus, especially if you're at a bigger school where everything's spread out. So knowing where your classes are, where certain offices are, like disability support, financial aid, registrar, where the cafeteria is, student lounge, knowing where all those places are will really help you to be comfortable in the campus environment. It kind of gives you a peace of mind knowing that whatever you might need, whether it be help on financial aid, getting to your classes, or going to your professor's office when you need to, just knowing where important locations are on campus is invaluable to the college experience. Number 3, this is kind of important, is get to know your professors and talk to them. Try to form a good connection and good relationship with the professors you have for the classes you're in, because when you need something, an accommodation, or just extra help on an assignment, it's always good to have that working relationship with professors. And I found that most professors, if you talk to them and let them know what you need and how they can best help, they will try their best to help you in any way they can. Just sitting there and not saying anything to them and just expecting things to happen is not the best way to go about things, especially in bigger classes. Is you can fall by the wayside and professors can forget about you, or they might forget to do an accommodation like a large print, or they might forget to send you their PowerPoints to your email. So just always talk to your professors, get to know them, let them know that you're there so they don't forget about you, because it has happened to me from time to time and it was not good. Though there is a caveat to this tip here. Some professors, no matter what you do or how you come across or what documents you give them, try to talk to them, some of them just, they might not understand your needs at all even after explaining. They might not do anything they're supposed to do. They might not accommodate you. You might find that professor in that class is difficult because of that. And if that happens, go to, again, going back to 5 tip here, go to disability support services, let them know what's going on so you can get the accommodations you need so you don't fail the class when you shouldn't have failed in the first place. Yeah, get to know your professors, talk to them, build a relationship, because that will be invaluable to your time in their class and throughout your college experience. Number 2, take notes in a way that works for you. There are a lot of note-taking methods out there, the Cornell method, bullet point method, paragraph method. A lot of note-taking methods that always say that they help you to retain information, but what I found is you really have to figure out what works for you. I've tried a lot of note-taking methods and ways to take notes. Now, what I tend to do is I have a tablet that I type notes on while my professor is talking, because for me, since I have some usable vision, I can write things, but typing for me is far faster than writing. And even then, when I am typing notes, I often have my phone recording the lecture, bits and pieces, because sometimes I may gloss over a piece of information in my notes, or I may forget a portion of the lecture, and having the recorded notes is always helpful so that I can scrub back through it when I need to find information. Taking notes that are helpful and in ways that you need is good. If you have to type them or record them, or even if you have a note taker who takes notes on your behalf, knowing what works will save you time and it will help you. Number 1, this is the most important tip. You need to be your own advocate. No one knows what you need better than you do. So when you get there, constantly be your own advocate. Tell people what you need. And if you have to, know how to do certain things yourself, like going to certain offices to get things done or asking for information. Don't be afraid to go out and put yourself out there, because sometimes it can be hard, sometimes you may feel anxious about going out there, having to talk to people on your own and getting what you need. Like for me personally, I'm the kind of person who, if I can help it, I don't like to be a burden on other people. That was a hurdle I had to overcome myself, because there were times where if I needed something or had to go and ask, I would feel anxious and I felt like I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to intrude on people. And that's something I had to break free of so that I could do what I needed to do and get the help that I needed to get. Be your own advocate. Talk to people. That is the most important thing about getting through college. Talking to people, telling them what you need, being able to go through processes yourself and getting things done, even if it may take longer than it would for someone who's sighted. but just doing it will really help you through your college experience. Those were my top 5 tips for getting through college legally blind. I hope this helps you, and I will see you on the next one.